Yes, hello, good morning, and welcome to Ivan Che Innocent One here on YouTube. And early Monday morning, we are starting the week, and I think there are a number of issues that our has you can as citizens, and I've told you, sir, when you subscribe to this channel, just try your best and subscribe. Let's grow together as an intellectual community. Always and always, try to engage, to educate, and listen to one another. Or comment nasia. Whatever contribution be will be, you can put it there so that you how I beat me. Make about podcast very soon. I'll be starting a podcast, but process in so so intina this particular way now. And when you subscribe, just try and subscribe to this channel. Be part of this community and let's grow together. Let's get interactive and whatever way. Be a video no so bad. You can copy the link, share, send it to a friend. Say I reach a wider audience. All this a kind of message information. We cannot sit on it. We need to. It's a gospel, some form of evangelism. And so we are trying to send across this country because we need to educate one another. Sebeya yebete politics ne nneɛma bebree ase. Sebeya ɛbɛboa ma ɛnyɛ impact ɛwɔ amamuo no so. Because my culture say in a society where majority of the people are not enlightened about issues of politics, the few people not being advantage to sit at the top always capitalize on the ignorance of the vast majority and look after themselves to the detriment of the larger people out there. That is the kind of compromises we cannot make. So yen try to educate one another. I think they have given you a reason to share, to like, to subscribe, and let's move on. Good. Thank you very much. And then Monday morning, I think there are a number of issues I'm over the weekend. My main quick one, way is not part of the topic, but I think that you've seen this video trending on social media. President Mahama Ego Hoko Volta region. Abra Ochi Ahemfono, some of the Ahemfono, because of the previous experience, Akufo-Addo no quickly they rose up, say Omo Kwakochiano. The president told them, say, Dabi, Montana, this is your land. Mena may have visited Ababa, Montana, and I'm Menchiamo. And I think reflected ankasa your culture, your values in our traditional system. We are president sabi nipa na to abama and I think there is something that we need to respect and make sure say go. So these are some of the things that President Akufo-Addo did that Mahama in one way or the other or try to correct them, and I think a positive thing we need to commend, because leadership is about servitude. You have to be serving the people, and it's all sort of thing because arrogance of power is something that people will not tolerate, especially Ghanaians, considering the things that we have seen in the last 8 years. And now catching appointees and they say they should not disrespect the people, because arrogance is something that Ghanaians would never tolerate. And I think that it's in that particular order. Again, my issue has to do with recent incident that is Obuasi. Nipa bebree were various or varied opinion about what actually happened in Obuasi, and I have listened to a lot of public commentary. The Captain Smart aspect of it, Nipa no mo aspect of it, the military version of the whole story, statement from the military high command, government release, and then for whatever that has transpired. I'm sure say what be. But you see, there is something very important that me person me can say. In recent times, the way and manner your security agencies are dealing with citizens when it comes to mashutu way na makun way na mayese it is becoming one too many. You might sit somewhere and find justification. Oh, and justify. Na me say a da beto another two busuani bi ebia na unyo bi na waka ho asɛm ama wo and there will be the aba people on TV talking about ebia da abeto anabeto na obusuani bi no ebia information center kra na yanka ho asɛm then you will deal with it because I think it's a culture we need to speak against it because you see emran ye de ye bibia ekwan wo ho a ye de ye nema ne nasefo no it is emrantie na mfa kwan papa so and omu invade private property. There are several ways trained professionals in the military could have gone about it. Don't just sit there, omoye, went to know, omokomo. You can't kill human beings just like that. The circumstances and the narrative in some account, eyewitness account, and as if one I mean, then I mean just what basic I am argument. A lot of people are getting emotional, they don't want to get it, and they say no cress those people went to the ground with guns and pump action and as a form a gasoja for no bomutuono. Those are the things they would recover, and that would have been captured in the statement that the military released. But I'm saying any truth, nothing was captured. And I'm saying this, you see, you can argue based on conjecture and as for I am making this argument based on the fact available. And that has to do with the military own statement. And eyewitness way a course. And there are ways that military when it comes to the use of proportionate force. And as for now, the humanitarian way, there are international laws that guide regulating some of these things. The extent, even at the war front of Krano, and sana obe exerte, your friend saying, obe infringe those kind of deadly way on a position, you must know say nema na omwa ye no aye directly minim some kind of the proportional to their wo ye no enti obi mfa dua mbo na wo se me kura 20 me di to abo. It doesn't apply that way. And these are some of the ways, but that is the way. That is not what I'm coming to talk about. It. I'm coming to talk about the investigations that has been directed by the president. Sir, 1 week in here, why the investigation is going on. I don't know what is being done about it, but I think, sir, this is something that requires some sort of agency. We cannot sit on it and say, sir, president is here in your investigation, there it ends there. No. We need to put something on something just to ensure, say, there will be some swift response. That investigation, president, I can't no. Because the investigation be baby, I'm sure we need some kind of an independent inquiry, whether commission or whatever, to sit on this particular matter. And whatever, of course, will be as a ranted on Mokohono would default. So soldier phone the default, when the man command in the default, say Anglo Gold in the default, we need to get to the bottom of this particular matter. We cannot add it to the many unresolved military clashes with people and even the police. Damn para pencil, what we acquire a number of times I first will kunipa or chrome and sometimes they come up with foolish justification. Let them as for then it ends there. There is this gentleman and when you visa to go to Germany, and I'm told say he had a confrontation with the police. In the end, shocky boy the body was deposited at the police morgue till date. That issue obiante hwasem. We are not living in a banana republic. Kranza we refi dey see one kranza. Abrantia na yakọ fab no free ne dem ahomache ne maame hu no 1 month after na wawu. Emrantia ne ye demonstration protest. Police for ko hokoku nipa ye hu de ti wo adwira abra kaka wu ye. These are a lot of incidents that Ghana enya bad name. Yes, on the other side, minim their toll, your friend is a Major Mahama, Captain Mahama, or also the citizens the year and for them. But you see, some of these things, we've gotten to a point that we need to resolve it once and for all and make sure, sir, ebe serve as a lesson for Obia, not Obia to mean cross these lines. And yes, sir, now your maho kwan and police for citizens and your clash or china military citizens and your clash or in the end, as some no bar. Now the agencies will issue foolish statements just to cover everything, and the state becomes impotent in the way of dealing with some of these matters, and it ends there. The only time yenya proper inquiry into some of these cases a resolve has to do with the si Kumase asawase amuntaka kan ho asem abra police for ko jail tuogu emrantia mako 7 so ewo ye friend say Kumase enam so mu ye zongo boys ntino na police for no free say oh ye mfa kro no nto omo so na say obi ofri zongo de kasa oye kromfo amanfo ba di adi. That was the criminal motive the police people had in mind. So omukum mrante ni wie na omoka say na omo ya kromfo no mo police for na akohwehwe tuo na omo jagu mrante no so. In the end, when an inquiry team, investigative team na enye police na mom na high court judge and another team nano, they did an independent inquiry, interview witnesses na amanfo mo ya ran. At the end of the day, ebede they say sana mrante na nya kromfo na mom police for no ku kwa. In the end, the committee, the investigative team no recommended say we should compensate the family. Ama Ghana Police Service na banko tuya sika ma abusuafo no which means state ni difo. Ama these police for mo kwaya sa na say ya interdict omo besi nne. We've seen in other places in America and other places omo yes niema we no they charge them for murder. You go and face prosecution. Say jail nurse or koda jail just to serve a lesson. We are having a lot of these cases. Now no botiano English. Yes, sound when assassin police for koko jail through gumrantia almost bare 15 according to people on the ground. About say yes 5. That issue. Parliament where wohoyi and I'm for press practice and combat me bibi because some of these things, you can call the IGP, you can do just you see nipa life na ye kan ho asemanya nkokwa ne mwa. And because in a part of the world we come from, we don't value human life, any stupid justification be people put yekuomo na omukọ hokwa ye den. Really? And I'm expecting say President Mahama didn't nine basi form na busy bia why bia no was shifting attention to this Obuasi because I'm telling you it's a test case and it's going to be on your report card. Whatever be the situation, make sure say we show seriousness and we come out with certain decisive decision and deal with this Obuasi matter. And yes, sir, as a shaman for who, and the confrontation between the young people there and the Anglo Gold, it's never going to end. And you see, and one unfortunate thing is that the underlying issues are unemployment, a bit devil the young people out there. Omon sa sino munsu ne na sefo nyina asay no aban hu nyansa to resolve these issues. Aban nyan hu nyansa to resolve these issues. So Obuasi no, the people are sitting on time bomb. If care is not taken, these things are going to pop up one way or the other. It's going to pop up one way or the other unless we sit down and review. Like I say, your mining regime now in Kasano is problematic, and that there is the need for us as a country to have a holistic approach and say no, this is wrong. We need to retool the entire your friends say your natural resources kwanya ya faswa yenya ajapade na yatama ma abrofo enam say nyansa na yenni yetimo sede yo omometu nko na omomaye bi. And the young people in this country are very knowledgeable. People have learned. There are a lot of Ghanaians are among asua de tete amanone. And even what they can do, they are not being used for. How do we bring these people together and tap it into the immense natural resources na yawo I bet me benefit your people because that is all that governance is about. Governance isn't about my whole resources, my frabro for mo meje monya de mbaye na mo na da na ye de nim nyansa. These are some of the stupid regimes. Yes, ya revamp, ya overhaul. Not yet place importance on the human resource ayawa na yenhu hawa yenso ye betimi aye aboa ya nkasa ye ho na wo da wunya gold na watam da kwakwache wunya oil na watam da kwakwache wunya nsa wo he human resources na ye wo kra na we are losing everybody is going because as our mind is one of us obi ani so nipa obo enwene nipa ho all that we are interested in politics ya ba ye nya tumi ya so ye nya de epe and the arrogance become the order of the day nipa yomonya power changing na no day there are people you can easily even only almost share ideas and for all of a sudden friend crowd feel na campus. You see, that is the black man, that psyche, the man. The last time I told you, when people are in opposition, we are seeing saying when the team, when they get power, that is it. Because we are understanding about power now isn't about me baba sumnipa. No, me baba do so my ba. Enti nipa no o mfiu kra na campus waka nyansasa machire no that is the and sa niema we nyina kokokoko a ekowie failure and I'm free said the akufo ado beye ne na sefo nipa besua nyansa afrim but it looks as if it's the same line na nebeko and which is very sad. So we need to yanshase na yansesa nema na yenhu how to place value on our own self, on our citizens. How I bet me I use you to rebuild this country because that is the only way. Trust me. What one of them say foreign power be? Ewa woman at heart here. You are fooling. Omono. They see us as a raw material. Our more as sadia koyo mo manye. So you winyan put your things together. Nanka foreign company or no ya adwuma ha. Soja for a bomb ho ban. Otimi kuninua black man titwo tam G3 and the shiny black man so train wakunu because adanya they are invading a white come on society na your team no values, no principle, no ethics. Just we don't care that brotherly love no we don't care about one another. Ghana yakunu na we don't value life. Eti police na ya train to me bie to ogu nua so kunu at any time so ni bie to ogu nua so for no justifiable reason. Aban no it doesn't care on your investigation na ya no. Na it ends there. Na ada ya moa. Ya moa. Ya ti ha na ya say America soldier for ne police for ku black na se for ya to ya ti ya no den ya no dem. Yet ya see oh we racist or we say yeah racist no look at what we are doing to our own people here. Kwabrane ya wako 6 months training etimi tam G3 hwene nua so train obona dwen manadwen pete aka cha say me say what study now I don't know whether they teach them even human anatomy because as a military officer you need to learn human anatomy to know body part obetimdi to abo nipa no wunkunu na ma wo be wikin no. All these things you can teach because meti here the two me I know baby am bo nipa na me wikin no ba me nkuno because I know where all the vital organs are, where to mess and what not to mess. But these people don't consider anything. No one say nipa no so why dey no offer to a train no wakuno because onim say the country is a foolish country and nobody will take it serious. It will end there. We cannot continue to live like this. And Sunday, Yakuboya no kugwa Sunday, na ye race sapiens hunu kwa nyankopon kwa tisrana ne buofu. Because we are hypocrite and you go mind way. So, President, I'm expecting say the directive you gave, it shouldn't just end there. Let Ghanaians see say this particular Obuasi matter is being followed to the latter. Let us see some seriousness in this investigation. It cannot be just business as usual. Because this is one issue some of us will never let it lie. We will never let this Obuasi issue rest. Trust me. Madam but you see, I feel for the people. Life. Looking at the videos, come on. We can't do this. And the sign ya we home crans a lot of media people are on back on them way no. So because yes Captain Smart car say and Come on, how can people be so stupid? Captain Smart it justifies the killing. Really? When even that particular video was done somewhere in 2023, the contest and all the cancer has quite different because at the time, now he had gone there to do a program. And the one who the level of economic deprivation, boys no go through na say for them. Now say even or make it that statement, now your unfortunate statement at the time, no crana. Can you use that to justify this killing? Can you? And me to say, I see Otumfo say a change of government does not warrant. Really? Nipa no muku ne ye mukromfo. And I was expecting that he will condemn this barbaric gun down. You are rather condemning people. And who said they went there because of change of government? This is our own people. This is your own people. Sabi. The first thing you expect from Ohene is to condemn that thing. But nobody's condemning. Omo condemning idea where your young people and ordinary and way and fire. We are the very people who are condemning these things. I'm penning for us or condemning and saying, oh, change of government doesn't mean really? I'm telling you, Ghana is a pathetic country. And maybe we deserve what we are going through. We sit here and pretend, say, Nyanko, come on. Me see a mirabi bedru. Almost say young people don't respect. Yes, I know you. Na wunyuma na bedu ho dance here. Bedru ba bi no wonuma sem, wan Kenyan sasema. People will not regard you, people will not respect you. And that is the era we are in now. Nipa maaku mienu miensa nine num sian son wotwe. Tren yakuomo. And nobody is condemning. We are rather saying, really? I just wish it happened as I never we event for. Maybe a biba tono. We need the parliament, but misinformation center, maybe a young can also. Now, why you're there? Because maybe that day you will not even matter. Say, what's some crab about radio so. Because the air costono a bit me out to be our baby and that Ghana who quiet protester who should because police in a bit me about to work. So they need bit me anytime. But these are our brothers and sisters. And you see, the Ghana military, and we are very professional people. I'm telling you. For the past 10 years in the now what is answer way. In recent times, now what is answer who we are cause and you cool or and the way. So therefore, a minimum are very disciplined people in this country. Very disciplined. Na ya train you omu ye di omo fantiti emu omu nim di omo ye. But ane ko ba the same. And obi no bi kura nya ntokwa na watwento ya mekum. Really? We need to get serious. We really need to get serious in this country. And open nipa ba ko omu nya serious o man mu ha. A larger part of the media. I think that there are a lot of jokers out there taking over the media landscape. Nipa they don't even deserve to stand in front of people and speak to them. But because we have a cheap media space, any idiot at all get a platform and they just say anything and they get away with it. They end up poisoning minds. Yakunipa. Aba unuya Ghana ni tu ya. Obitimi afa G3 de hwe wunua adwenem no waboni tuo na nadwen no white ri nyina atiapete. And you sit on radio and justify say okohokoye de nti yakuno. And these people are Yankopon hwe ye nyina. Anyway, so mekasa mekoso ahwe a mebubefo market cancer my nisa yaka. But like I said, unyan subscribe ya, try and subscribe to the page. This is a platform. We interact, we engage, we grow together. An intellectual platform where you and I will share ideas. I'm trying to put up a podcast. And there are a lot of things may try to put together. Cameras, a whole lot of stuff. Ready. One person, Gusuka Krakra. And let's wait a little. When everything getting ready, I'll set up formally and we'll be having episode podcast. But before that, these are some of the ways I be engage. So your comment, your input, everything, you can reach out. Maybe me mail that was in case you want to have personal engagement, so you can get in touch with me, or maybe number, so that we can engage. But don't forget to subscribe. The name is Ivan Che Innocent One on YouTube and all other platforms as well. Facebook, you can get in touch. Let us grow together. Thank you very much. Ochina version of our discussion will come. We will meet on Onuya TV on Ochina Anopa, and the video will be uploaded here. You can always track and engage. Say, yeah, you bet me have fruitful discussion. The whole essence of this thing isn't to malign or indict anybody, but to educate and update ourselves what is going on. Thank you very much for your time.